Want to know how to make this for your brand in under 10 minutes? Probably under 3 to be honest. First, download Blender 3.6 if you haven't already. Then, head to coreblanks.com where you'll find a range of blanks, including the tracksuit blank we're going to use today. We're going to be using the walking version, so click that and check out. Now, unzip your file and head over to the texture. Here you will find the diffuse texture. This is what we'll be editing and adding your logo to. Head over to photop.com or Photoshop if you have it. Accept all the terms and conditions, find your file again, and drag it in. It should pop up on your screen like this. For this tracksuit, we're going to be using a brown colour. But if that's not what you want, select the colour that you want, click on the paint bucket tool and start filling in the different pieces. Once you've done this, we now want to add the logo. So find your logo, drag it in, and resize it to fit. This is the fun part where you get to decide on how you want your hoodie to look. For us, we want to put a logo on the front and a logo on the bottom left leg. So that's what we're doing now. To transform and resize, we're going up to Edit and Transform. Now, once this is complete, we're going to want to head up to File and Export as PNG. At this point, you're ready to open up that Blender file. So head to Blender and double-click the tracksuit walk file. Once this is opened, you'll see the whole scene. We want to now make sure that we're using the full potential of your computer. So if you have a GPU, head up to Edit, Preferences, and then System. Here you'll see the GPU, and we want to make sure it's ticked on, and that device is set to GPU compute. You're now going to want to go up to Shading at the top, click on it, and it should open up a new window. Click on the image texture and click on the file. Now, find the diffuse texture you just exported from Photop. Once you've done this, you're basically done. You can click the rendered view in the top right to show you your finished tracksuit. Now, the only things we're going to be changing are the render settings to make sure it renders properly and in the best way possible for your computer. In the top right, you'll see a little drop-down menu. There's a low poly and a high poly version for lower end and higher end PCs. We will now be choosing your video export settings. There's a few options here. You can use MPEG-4, which will be the easiest to use. You can even put it straight on your phone and straight to Instagram. Or you can go up to File Format, and where it says FFmpeg Video, you need to change that to Image Sequence. Then select PNG Sequence. This allows you to use transparent backgrounds and change the background to whatever you want, and even put the hoodie wherever you want. But you'll need a video editing software to use this. Also, you're going to want to make sure that your output at the top is set to where you want to output it. Click the file icon to change that. Once this is done, you're going to want to head over to Render and hit Render Animation. Your video will be in the oven and it will be cooked in about 2 to 3 hours. It's like a baking recipe, man. Hope you guys enjoy.